Hello, I'm back again. This on my hand is the one and only UR60 WKL, my very first self-designed and custom CNC keyboard. And boy, I have a lot to show you. Let's talk about the design first. You might guess it already, this keyboard is based on Rushia, my favorite VTuber. And yes, I am a bit sad, but we will get back to that later. The layout is 60% wing keyless, the side profile is fairly simple, and the typing angle is 7.5 degrees. The butterfly logo is engraved on the bottom, and the brass weight has a signature. And yes, also the most important part is the text on the bottom housing, because I'm not ready to go into the refrigerator just yet. The case was made out of aluminum 6061, the anodized blue, and you can see a bit of the brass weight just sticking out in the back to add a little bit of accent to the overall design. Also, since I cannot afford PVD, I polished the brass weight with a 5000 grit sandpaper and some WD-40. You don't usually see the brass weight when you're typing on this keyboard, I know, but when you flip it over and see the brass weight like that, the satisfaction you get is just hard to put into words. Plus, just by knowing the fact that the brass weight is over there can make you type a lot faster. The plate is all lube, which is compatible with both burger top mount and gummy O-ring, but I prefer it stiff, and the sun profile is more or less the same, so I didn't really bother and just went with the burger top mount. I wanted to draw a custom PCB for this build, but due to the skill and time restriction at the time, which is right before final exam, I didn't really get to do so I just went with the KB Defense DZ60 solar PCB, which, you know, is a pretty good universal 60% PCB that supports VIA, but there is a better one. I know you're going to say that. The one that's hot swappable with some flex cut and, you know, the layout I want. But the thing is that it has perky RGB, and I despite that. No, just kidding, I didn't know about that, and when I realized it's a thing, I already finished building this board, and hey, it's solder, I don't want to just redo everything. It's sad. The switches are JWK blacks, bottle lube with Krytox 205 grade 0, and the spacebar is actuated with Lumia Tactile, which is of course lube with 105 to reserve the tactility. And yeah, I chose the switch to, you know, match the theme, and it's quite fitting. The stabs are cherry to match the switches, and the housing is lubed with 105 205 327 mix, and the wire is treated with Krytox 205 grade 0. And yes, 𝗪𝗞𝗟 with foam. I'm very sorry for being basic. I really just wanted some OLED clouds. I'm very sorry. On the very top are the keycaps from 𝗪𝗞𝗟, which is that set of Arctic. It surprisingly fits very well, but you know, they're all blue, so it kind of makes sense. Also, the board on my hand right now is the second iteration of the board, since the prototype has a bit of flaws. Yeah, also, if you're interested, I'll put the tutorials that I follow in the description, which that can help you. Yeah, and now drop the sound test. This board means a lot to me, not just because it's the combination of my two biggest addictions, but it compensates and made me feel like I'm actually learning something from doing all these works. And also, the day I got the fixed version of the board was February 24th, which is not a simple day. I just got my front tooth fixed from the dentist after a toffee candy ripped my front tooth off. And I heard about Russia invading Ukraine during lunchtime, and when I was waiting for the board to arrive, I saw both Russia and Rushia trending on Twitter again. It's weird that I have to say again, but that did happen before too. Then I saw the announcement. I kinda see that coming, but I really did expect it to go into a better direction. You know, I wasn't even sure if I'm going to make this video, but things happen and they happen, and we couldn't really do much about that. But at least around 1 month later today, when I'm recording this video, I know things are getting better. So yeah, I rewrite the script and ended up with this one, the one you're watching right now. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching till the end, and wish you're having a great day. If you're not, then stay positive, you motherfucker.